How many of you heard the news about Portugal turning to Nigeria? Of course, when we talk about it, a lot of people will think that, oh, it just started now. No. Before now, Portugal had already turned to Nigeria for liquefied natural gas. Alright? Because they wanted that independence from Russian oil. You all remember the sanctions placed on Russia because of the Russia-Ukrainian war. Of course, we know that the war started since 2014. However, it escalated to a particular point of no return in 2022. And as of February 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine. And since then, there has been buzzwords, sanctions here and there. Okay, so a lot of countries decided not to lift oil or gas from Russia, and they've been looking for other means to survive. Portugal imported 49,141 gigawatts worth of gas, and 96% of that gas was liquefied natural gas. And out of that 96%, 51% was imported from Nigeria, brothers and sisters, and 40% from United States of America, while only 4.4% was from Russia. So that is why this year Portugal decided that they want to import more liquefied natural gas from Nigeria. Alright guys, during the inauguration of Trump, he made certain statements, and I would say they are a cause of concern because he talked about drilling more in America and ensuring that American oil enters the global markets. Many of us do know that during Joe Biden's administration, he advocated for an alternative source of energy, okay, than the fossil fuel because of the climate change. However, Trump is of the opposite opinion, and he is talking about drilling and drilling and drilling, meaning that if more oil should enter the global market, the prices of oil in the global market will be cushioned. It will reduce. Yes, it will benefit a lot of people out there, like in Nigeria. There will be a reduction in the pump price. There will be a reduction in fuel price in Nigeria. However, there is still going to be a problem because if there is a reduction in the price of petrol, it is going to force the hand of Nigeria, because our biggest export right now is petrol. And so we will have a deficit in the 2025 budget, meaning that Nigeria will rely on borrowing again. So what I'm basically saying is this: the drilling of oil and recognizing oil producing countries will also positively impact Nigeria, right? However, in as much as Nigeria will benefit from this, Nigeria is also going to lose because of what Trump is planning to do. From his statement that he wants the global market to be filled with American oil, and to him America comes first, meaning that it is going to affect Nigerian market in terms of oil export, which I know is not going to just take place immediately. It's going to be a gradual process, maybe in the year 2027, 2028, thereabout. However, it is still going to impact on the future of the African oil market, meaning that naturally Nigeria, as an oil producing nation, will have to do what? Be impacted negatively in terms of the dependence on the exportation of oil. But that by the side. For now, many countries are turning to Nigeria for oil. And I believe that if our government should do the needful on ensuring that they wake up right now to make good use of this opportunity, and not wait until America drills and sends oil into the global market. And again, this is a wake-up call. We all knew what happened in Russia. Russia shocked the world. Now I'm going to give an example. In Nigeria, particularly in Igbo land, there is what we call Osu. The Osu people are people that maybe had an issue, okay, or a group of persons had an issue with the land, and they defaulted. Some were accused falsely. However, because they did not know what to do, they ran to the deity for protection. And of course, according to the law of the land, you dare not attack someone that is under the protection of the deity. Of course, that will be automatic death sentence. Right? So what do? Because they cannot fight against those under the protection of the deity of the land, they decided to place sanctions on them. So the sovereignty of the deity is protecting this group of people. However, the sanctions of the land will impact or affect them negatively, whereby the land will cut them off from buying and selling with the people of the land. The same is applicable to global sanctions. The world is already a global village, whereby countries are connected in one way or the other. Countries are dependent on one another in order to survive. Okay? However, if there is sanction placed on a particular country, it is going to force their hand to do the needful. That was actually what happened during apartheid in South Africa, whereby South Africa was heavily sanctioned by the world, and so they succumbed to world power. However, when it comes to Russia, Russia shocked the world. Like, Russia shook the world, because gradually Russia severed their dependence on other nations without other nations being aware of that. When they defaulted and the world sanctioned Russia, it was difficult for them to pull off the sanctions, because Russia had a lot of things to themselves. What happened to Russia based on the sanctions? If it happens to America, America will fall. No country will stand if they face the sanctions that Russia faced. So, it is a wake-up call. Also, all the claims of Trump that he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Listen, it is not going to be easy for him, because the America that ruled the world 6 or 7 years ago is no longer the America of the world today. Many countries, they've woken up. Many nations have woken up. Many nations are now dependent on themselves and independent on so many things coming from the world. So yeah, it's not going to be the same. So people are going to wake up right now to severe some things that they rely heavily on America for. You understand what I'm talking about? But overall, many nations are turning to Nigeria for oil. And for now, let us make good use of it. A lot of European nations are turning to Nigeria for oil and for gas. Liquefied natural gas is something Nigeria is known for. And I believe this is the best opportunity Nigeria do have to supply gas, to supply oil to so many nations. And I feel they should make good use of this opportunity. Please, they should invest these dividends where they're supposed to invest them. All the money we are getting from all this export should be channeled wisely. We need to awaken a lot of refineries in this nation.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze, in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the rhythm collide. I'm the king of this groove with the catchy hook. Got the ladies moving and the fellas shook.